Orlando has gotten out and run over the last couple of games, and 19th in defense. Actually a big reason that offense is up in a drive and float game.
Nice touch right there.
Doing 47, 42, 88 splits. Cross, drive, bounce, grind, swing. Edwards, this is what he does. Catch it. Barlow getting his 5th start of the season, 11 different starting lineups for Philly. He used the 5th most starting lineups in the NBA. This is their 11th different starting lineup. Last year,
the change is tough. Kudos to these guys for making it work.
Actually, the biggest reason why, but he can't. Maxey quickly back to the other end. Better not sleep. In the 3rd quarter. They've also played a ton of clutch games, which is game within 5 points.
Bagger, he comes with that confidence. But I saw that Tyrese Maxey, like Kyle Lowry said, maybe they get
Kyle from his time in Toronto, of course, winning the title in 2019 with the Raptors together.
I threw that thing to the side.
Barlow running the floor. There have been few rebounders in the course of NBA history better than Andre Drummond. A stark difference from what we've seen from this team under Jamal Mosley. His biggest source more.
I don't think so. You may get one guy that's always happened.
To have a strike with a full shot clock, drive into the paint. Nice spray out for Bane. Actually, bounce, Grimes, attack, swing, it's McCain.
Got the ball to Wagner's hands right there. Bane got a shot, but missed it.
Grimes turns the corner, no. Back to Grimes. 10 to shoot now for Maxey. Off the screen, snakes his way through, off the basket. Nick Nurse trying to vie for a star player as well, so Maxey picks up this season.
And Mosley talking to Maxey right now.
Drummond couldn't guide it to his own team. Instead, it's Wagner. And again, pinball you a little bit for a loop. But these guys are so good that eventually he's going to figure it out. Black, no. Carter, offensive rebound. Can't put it back in the foul.
We have talked about that one.
Next time I'm in LA Fitness, I'll keep my eyes peeled. The window this season.
Downhill to a strong hand. Got his shoulders past the hips.
Speaking of strong. Suggs. Love it. Black has been playing with it. His attitude has always been excellent, but Blackford, his play just wasn't as great as Edwards back in the game. Have to respect his 3, so he'll drive and a block by the Silva. But
doing that. Look at the bench engaged, involved. That's what you want from a good team.
As for the consistent propping up that the rest of the locker room.
The work and how good you can be, the talent's there. They're going to put you in those positions. Opportunity to get him off the ball, but he has their full attention.
McCain
It means a lot. Like, I thank you for setting that up for me. Those are big things in winning coaching. Are you going somewhere? Are you going somewhere with this? I did, just not that year.
Philly looking to push. McCain in transition. Kings fan are back for the final season of Bel Air. Streaming now. Peacock from Lockford and McCain compared to just 10 from the starting unit. Maxey splits. To just a couple possessions in the 4th quarter behind the scoring of their younger players or oversell. How important feeling comfortable in a place is the top.
This new NBA, you're right.
At $10 million feels like a role player that's maybe the 8th or 9th guy on the team.
Guys can sacrifice money to feel like they're at home.
The defensive recovery, but then
wow, you don't know if it was or not.
Doesn't matter, right?
Maybe sneak this in there. Maybe he was laughing about what he was.
2 minutes to play in the 1st. Watford off the ball, turns the corner, hangs.
He's starting to the right side. No handoff is coming. Play him to his strengths.
13th year in the NBA, 36 years old. Nick Nurse did tip us off and said this will be the game. We got 3 technical fouls already called in this 1st quarter.
Positive. You just know he's going to shoot better and get more scoring opportunities.
Ryan Clark around the perimeter against this zone. It is Jones. It gets to the rim.
No go.
Grimes rejects the screen, puts the head down, stops, feeds to nobody. Back-to-back threes to start it out for Tyus Jones. Could not claim it, Drummond. Instead, Jones comes back the other way. The trailer, turnover, Jones, 3-on-1, lob it up, oh, blocked by the rim. Leave it, Drummond, 5 to shoot. Working, Drummond, points for Tyus Jones, 6 for Batazzi off the bench, 3 for Penta.
Having a quick first step, it gets you down here.
He's been doing that for nearly 2 days. 10 to shoot. Maxey dancing, driving, and that.
He is getting down here and playing with
58 points compared to just 15 for the starters. Jamal Mosley told us before the game, Anthony Maxey plays with a swag 24/7.
Guys like that made me retire. When I saw
send off, bounce it, Carter against Drummond, 5 to shoot. Up there. That for a crazy dribble package or anything. To your point, when he sells it like that, Grimes will get a pair.
Just in the air, I respect that. Nobody can help. They're tied to their man to get you down here.
He said, he knows he's going to play 40 minutes, so we need to make that as tiring a team just 6. Beautiful ball movement.
My goodness. Lob it up the other. He's just out here just having a good time.
Driving kick. Another one. Single days for granted. They don't, as parents of an NBA player, every time they get to watch him. Ball by Barlow. That shoot two. Carter's still trying to work through his pain.
Stretch this thing out if I just dominated one side of the court. But
second quarter, Anthony Black has the last 11 for Orlando. Bain trying to end that.
Good pull up by McCain.
Feels like a dying art to a certain degree.
The Magic are playing agenda-free basketball. They don't care who scores. Everybody.
It falls right to Suggs. Leak out. Bain. Catch. Spin. But Edwards couldn't finish. Jet Howard, who was coming off a career-high 30 against Boston, is in. Good sign for Philadelphia that McCain's spotting his. He'll take himself. Oh, Walker just went down. He's holding his groin. Up ahead. Bataze left. Teams. As that one lands with Edwards. Drive and kick. Walker on the outside. Ripped out of bounds by Black.
But that's where Maxey has to be aggressive. He has
three. Kelly Oubre has been out now 5 consecutive games, including tonight. And Wagner holding his knee after the fall. Take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow. Games. Please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
And that's why it's sustainable.
Maxey only 9 points. That one in it. Black, skip, Howard, pump, dancing with the basketball. Oh, that pretty Taze. Hands, Suggs, skips, Howard, quick trigger. Grimes is going to go to the free throw line here. So Grimes just 4 points in 17 minutes. And you said to him, obviously, would love to have Paolo back. Said they feel like they've gotten more confidence because they've proven they can handle that role in
48 minutes. And it may not pay off now, but later on in the season, we have to win a game, and we have to
11 consecutive shots to finish out the first half. But then it was Orlando. Took it right to Wagner. Off to the races. Numbers the other way. Suggs.
And he's working so hard to get those points. He needs somebody to free him up.
Now he's got the miss. 14 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. And now we got, oh, look out. Andre Drummond. They're going to have to sort through everything that just happened with 26.6. And then Drummond is the one who initially kind of squares up in that fighting position. Ray Drummond, the veteran, chatting back and forth with Jamal Mosley. He's on the other end with the foul on Drummond, which put Orlando in the bonus.
Trying to
send subliminal messages. He went with Duke, which is intercepted by Bain. Take it the other way. Penda lob it up. Black. Start the second half in his place. Orlando with a franchise record.
They have to continue to generate those looks, but also the first 5 minutes. Try to win the first 5 minutes.
Edwards, pump, drive onto Silva, hang, and hit. Really struggling now.
This is where Maxey has to attack. Yep, right there.
Just the last thing that they need right now is any left body.
Quick answer. He said, we've been down by this much before. The difference, though, is you all the
excitement gets at its peak level in NBA arenas. As Drummond, that was the classic Isaiah Thomas, the younger version of Isaiah Smith. Wagner shimmy shake, hook it inside. Black just has a pep in his step. Swing, Bain. Barlow now slow to get up. Grimes will drive. And Drummond gave up his dribble. Maxey is hit by Bain.
Jammed it.
Eric McCain looked like a season high 24 rebounds in their loss on Sunday against.
Well, you have to adjust to be able to last.
Cross, Wagner, finish.
I thought he was no eagle shooting back-to-back threes like that.
He thought he was tied with 3. Typically has put some more points on the board, but Orlando has just continued his opposite points.
I was always thinking about a bucket, though.
Clearly. And Nick Nurse looking not thrilled. Collected by Wagner. Looking around, Wagner, step, big-time undrafted free agents like Austin Reeves, Jose Alves.
Young talent, so many guys getting it done. So many stars and future stars. They're up 39. You would think they're down the way they're playing. Of course they're playing with us.
And it is a close battle at the top of this group. As Wagner, these two teams, the diff adds up. And if you can tack on
missing their best player, but the pieces that have developed.
Grimes 3, not there. And a foul.
Because it's like whatever you throw at them, they have answers to the test.
Let's check in with Zora.
Okay, how long do you have to wear it? He said at least for a couple of games. It all comes down to feel for him.
Perfect, turns it over. Maxey in transition, hop step for 2.
And not sure how much more Maxey's going to play after this quarter.
In the second quarter, and here we are. Orlando has led by as many as 40. Up ahead, Broom, the rookie, has to gather, patient, and after the play. Important to keep Taze. Stops it, Walker, long stride, kick, Maxey. We know that this is a great fourth quarter team. Can they give themselves now with 5 points and 3 rebounds? Black for here. And Edwards nearly took it right back. Ball still loose. Black hits the deck. And he's going to go to the bench, but just like Jalen Suggs, the football background for Anthony Black. Howard back on the floor. Aggressive moves. First part tonight off the bench. Tipping too strong from Broom. And then Bear helped by the first 2 years in the NBA. But he's proving why he deserves to be in the rotation as Pitt plus the 10-second different shot clock and game clock. They'll work for a good one here with 8 to shoot. 4 seconds. Skip it. Jones, 2 seconds. Jones gets it off the top.
The Heatles, they were something special to experience.
That was your run early in your run. You're a bucket. I'm not
I'm going
asking.
Indiana.
I'm not questioning whether you're a bucket. You're going Indiana.
I'm going 8 assists.
Starting lineup that game. You,
Eddie Curry tucked at the ball, and I kept looking at it. It was dark orange color. They were back to back.
Just testing.
Yeah, just testing. You're good at that.
Yeah, that's going to be
What works for them. And they're going to have to implement this style when Paolo comes back. But they have
ball, hot potato, 10 to shoot, and they attack each other. They do dinners on the road. They do activities off the court. He feels that the Sixers have a 5-on-4. Barlow looking to take advantage. Off the basketball. Carroll, he said publicly he believes he's nearing his return from there.
and he can use that ice he had on ice. He didn't have to go to freezer for that. He just bling bling.
Against the rookie Penda. Bounce it. Walker straight into the rim. Points as Barlow goes coast to coast and soars for a slam. Jalen Suggs already ejected. Let's see if this unit can continue to do what they did against Boston. Message for the rest of his team.
To continue to play, continue to show respect.
And acclimating to the NBA. And early in the year, he was only getting a handful trajectory. Getting an opportunity, making the most of it. Philadelphia turns it over.
The Magic are doing it here tonight, and they have it.
The top 8 bounce. Hendel stays.
Well, it's all about me, but these guys are still playing together, moving the ball, going from good shot to...
Looking like his pops out there on the floor. Right now, his son's looking like he's a nightmare himself. Robinette has seen time with Orlando Robinson entering the game. We're going to call that kick all over again. Jace Richardson, last year at Michigan State, decides to go to Michigan State, play for the same college of the season. He wasn't expected to be their #1 option, as he's going to commit a foul away from the half that he played. Each 10-minute spurt that he had on the court, and even pace.
And when you watch his pace, it's picking up, it's slowing down at the right time.
The reason Richardson wanted to play for Izzo is he wanted to be coached hard.
Coach, great players want to be coached, and good players want to be coached to continue to get better.
Gordon, swing, Salas in the game, cut off. It's Barlow.
Bring impact and bring value.
4.5 to play. Up their cup pool play at Detroit on Friday. Richardson cuts camp how his career began. With 4 seconds left to shoot, Howard's going to get aggressive on Barlow. Had a major setback and missed the entirety of the 15-16 season. 15 USA last summer in Paris is remarkable. Is truly unbelievable, and of course everybody around the NBA wishes him well.
That there's bigger things at times, and his health is most important.
Kyle Lowry chance spatter throughout this arena. Oh,
I'll go left hand free throw. Just to start it off, see where you're at.
left hand free throw, okay. You got your shoes, right?
Not always. I can do mine in loafers.
And 20 minutes, he's at plus 21. And Jamal Mosley said it's almost going to be a challenge for him as late in the year or into the playoffs. But they're prepared. It's not going to be too big for them.
There's nothing.
Instead, he'll get free throws.
Woo! Just an athlete right there.
And he went. He's been
Person.
most bet points for any team this season. It's about it in one motion. Walker puts the head down and addition for a chance to win tickets to a future game. All NBA Cup picks earn 5 in the NBA and Paolo Banchero.
And Paolo's just chomping at the bit. Can't wait to get back.
10 to shoot. Baseline drive. Richardson's 3.
He's good out here.
To that number. Nearly a steal. That'll do it.